by this amazing woman. Absolutely blessed to have somebody that takes so much time out of her day-to-day schedule, time out from her family, time out from her husband, her businesses, other businesses, everything that she does. She pours a lot of time into us, and I truly believe we should not abuse that by not even turning up with our cameras on, etc. We need to respect this lady, because this lady is going to take you wherever you want to go on your journey in enhancing your life, enhancing your freedom. Like I've had freedom over the last 3 years, not having to work a job. If you need somebody that's going to help you to get you to where you want to get to, this lady is going to do this. So without any further ado, I want to introduce you to, for those that have not met, my name is Gary Dixon, by the way, one of the leaders here in the UK on the Envision You platform, and so blessed to, just be here and just honor what we have and respect what we have. So without any further ado, make sure you've got your notepads, pens, just make notes, because a lot of the time stuff is said to us and it goes way and beyond our heads. But make notes, especially of the call to action things that we need to do. So without any further ado, I want to hand you over to this amazing woman of God, taking time out on a Sunday where she could be resting with her family and that, to pour into us. So Nikki Sutherland, our amazing mentor, are you there? Are you ready to take on this call?
Hello, hi, Mr. Gary Dixon. Thank you so much. I am here and ready to rock. Who's here? It's incredible to see everybody. We have a target for these Sunday calls to get everyone on camera, and it will happen this year. I believe. I have the belief that we will get it done this year. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much, Mr. Gary Dixon, for opening us up on this call. An incredible leader, somebody who I really just love and respect you, and how you've been leading the people that you lead, and I've been seeing some great stuff, especially over this weekend as well. I know there's some celebrations in order, so it's great to see you here as well. And I see you got the old Alive behind you. We definitely will be there alongside the crew in Orlando. If you haven't already got the date, mind your head again, Gary, so people can make sure they got the date. 26th to 28th of May, we all will be in Orlando, Florida. Okay, so make sure you have that date down. If you have a job, you need to book time off, please, we will be getting in there a couple of days before and leaving a couple of days after. So you want to make sure that you are in the building. It's the biggest event that we have. The team, people from all over the world, we predicted about 3,000 people to be there. So please ensure that you are indeed there. So yes, this is our weekly team call. It's incredible to be here. First of all, do we have anybody at all that is here for the very, very first time? We want to officially welcome you in the building into the mentorship program. So if that is you, definitely put some 777s in the chat. Give me a wave as well. Go ahead, guys, turn your camera on if you're able to. One of the things that we do here is we come in with our cameras on, because there's a principle behind showing up everywhere you go. All right. You always want to be remembered. You never want to be forgotten. Right? So don't hide, don't shy away. And guess what happens? If you know that you're going to show up on camera every single day, there's something that triggers on the inside of you to do something a little bit extra, to be a little bit more organized, or to get yourself in position to, to really show up. And so we have this principle to really get us in position to, to show up and to be the best version of ourselves all the time, because you never know who's going to be on the call. You never know what opportunities you may have. And, just by showing up, there was this example that I used the other day around somebody who had something on the back of on their wall. And because they had it on their wall, because I was so used to seeing them doing it all the time, I actually needed something, and that person triggered my mind. I called them up and that opportunity was theirs. You guys, I don't know if I've told you that story before, but you just never know who's looking. You never know who's on the call. All right. And so you always want to show up. Okay. Be that person who you want to be seen as, and that is showing up as your best self. And so, yes, guys, welcome. We want to officially welcome, who else do we have? Simone. Welcome, Simone. Let's go, girl. Do we have anybody else who is fresh inside the mentorship pool today? Is anyone first time here put 777 in the chat if you were here for the very, very first time. All right, very, very first time. I know we've had quite a few people join, so I know it's not just Simone. Don't be shy, guys. All right, we're gonna unmute ourselves and we are all gonna officially welcome Simone. Go ahead and unmute people. Give Simone some love. Let's go.
Welcome, Simone.
Welcome, Simone.
Yes. Let's go.
Welcome, welcome.
Members, welcome.
Yes, Simone, welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. Be
Yes.
blessed.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, Simone. You are very, very welcome. And welcome anybody else who has, I know we had a few this week. If you're not on and watching it on the replay, we officially welcome you as well to the family. Okay, so we have an agenda. Hopefully everyone's been able to see the agenda. I want to give myself a pat on the back because I have not leaked the special announcement. First time Nikki has kept the special announcement to herself. And of course, I'll be sharing the special announcement at the end of this call. And you do not want to miss that. Okay, I'm actually proud of myself. I didn't whisper it to Charmaine. I didn't tell it to Mr. Gary Dixon. I actually kept it to myself. And it is probably one of the biggest special announcements ever, guys. And yeah, I'm giving myself a pat on the back. What are you grateful for this week? Go ahead and just put in a chat. What are you proud of for yourself? What have you done this week that you are proud of? Yesterday I went down to Birmingham and, we had an incredible event out there. So proud of, spending some time with one of my good friends, Emmanuel. And we did an incredible job up in Birmingham yesterday. What else am I proud of? I'm proud of this week that we've been able to secure a couple of contracts. Some other business that myself and my husband have been taking care of. We've been praying for them and they finally came through this week. So that was a phenomenal, phenomenal situation. I'm grateful for just the opportunity to be able to spend with my family as well. So it's been a really amazing week. I've had a record-breaking amount of personal sales as well. And I've started to do a project that I've been procrastinating on for the last 4 years. And so get ready, guys, because what I'm about to drop for the community, for you all, is something that I have put off for a very long time. So, get ready for that. But I'm so super proud and grateful that God has really pushed out that spirit of procrastination and allowed me to be able to do it. And let me teach you this, guys. One of the things that allowed me to do it was an audio that I've been giving the bootcamp guys this week, and I've told them to listen to it every single day. I've been listening to it. My mentor gave it to me, Dr. David Imonitie, gave me this audio and it completely changed my life. I've been listening to it every single day. I've been listening to it for a couple of years because those of you that have been mentored by me for longer than a few years will know that I've always had this affirmation that dramatic wealth is my birthright. You guys know that, right? And I've always said that I'm open and receptive to anyone and any idea who God blesses to come into my life to be able to help me to achieve what it is that I need to achieve, right? And so I've been saying these affirmations and it came from this audio, right? And I've been intentional about listening to it every single day this year, guys. And that really helped me to unlock the procrastination, putting things off because there may be a few steps in them. Have you ever had something that you need to do, that you want to do, that you have to do, but because it's not just a simple phone call, or because it's not just one step, there may be multiple steps in that. There may be, different stages to it. You've just put it off altogether. And I think that's where I was. And I had to make a decision this year that I'm not going to put anything off that may seem hard. I'm not going to put anything off that may seem like it's going to take a bit of time. I'm not going to put anything off that I may feel like it could be a bit tricky and I may not do it. No, I'm just going to get it done. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to officially put that audio inside the group for each and every one of us. And I want us to make it, it's going to be our audio of the month for next month. Okay. And what I want us all to do is make that commitment to listen to it every single day. Like definitely for the month of February, we're going to listen to it, but I encourage you to do what I'm doing and listen to it every single day. I assure you this, if you listen to this every single day, it will change your life. Those of you that are in boot camp who have already listened to it, who know what I'm talking about, just tell me yes or yes in the chat if this has changed your life. You know what audio I'm talking about? It was the last few audios, okay? We've been talking about it inside the boot camp, all right? And so I tell you this, guys, that it has indeed, you know, it's really, really, you know, just really spoke volumes. We've had some massive successes this week, personally and externally, outside of, you know, you know, business most of us are within. But I just want to encourage you that, you know, the things that we put inside the community, all right, is not just like for you to sit and do a tick box and say, okay, I've listened to it, that was powerful, move on. It's actually for you to do what it says. Allow the you know, the words to minister into your life. Allow the things to help you to change, because change is where you're going to get your growth, right? And so in the month of January, we've had jump in January, ladies and gents. And how many of us have jumped? I've seen so many testimonies in the chat box of something you've done that you're proud of, right? Something that you've done that you've jumped into. And I would love it if we can get a few testimonies of this year. What is a testimony for you of jump in January? What have you done? We're going to keep it really short so we can get through as many people. But what have you been able to do during jump in January that you're really proud of, that we can, you know, we can really celebrate? So raise your Zoom hands. I'm going to unmute you. I don't need to type it in the chat. Let's really get bold in our confidence. Let's make sure that we are speaking, showing up. All right. Turn your camera on, raise your Zoom hand, and let's see if we can get through as many as we can of these testimonies of jump in January, which has all been about jumping in and getting things done and doing what it is that you know that God has called for you to do. So Rosanna, we have Rosanna first of all. Let me unmute you, sister.
Oh, hi, Nikki. Hi, everyone. For me, jump in January, okay, I started well with the physical exercise, but I didn't follow it. However, I'm very proud that on Jump in January, I've been consistent with what I never been consistent before. For example, being consistent in using the sprays daily, where I used to use it once or whatever it happened, you know, when I need it. But I've been consistent in actually use them every day at a certain time. I've been consistent with my affirmation, and thanks to you, Nikki, the alarm clock is absolutely brilliant idea because it helps a lot. It's easy to forget. So in Jump in January, yes, my weakness is being consistency, and I'm working on it, and it has improved massively, which has given me results. So here we go.
Let's go. Congratulations. And guys, if you don't currently have an alarm on your phone, okay, 3 times a day, put that alarm on your phone 3 times a day to remind you how good you are, to remind you how great you are, to remind you how beautiful you are, to remind you how powerful you are. I tell you this, when you hear that alarm go off, you just start speaking to yourself. I am powerful. I'm amazing. I'm beautiful. I'm great. I'm a boss. I'm consistent, right? You start to remind yourself. Put the alarm in your phone. Guys, this stuff works. I tell you this, 3 times a day, have that alarm in your phone. If you haven't done it or you're not doing it right now, write that down on your notes. Put the alarm in your phone to remind you of who it is that you are, right? And you say it as if it's done. So if consistency is your thing, the affirmation is, I am consistent, I am powerful, I'm a boss, I am a 6-figure earner, I'm a 7-figure earner, whatever it is, you set that alarm and you're going to repeat those affirmations 10 times, right? It works. Marsha B, let's see if we can unmute you, girlfriend. What are you proud of specifically for Jump in January, girlfriend?
Oh, hey everyone, it's Marsha B here. So firstly, I know that you're always saying success leaves clues. I've been listening, I've been following. I used to be a procrastinator and that has gone out the window. My fitness plan has gone back through the roof. I am losing weight. I'm very happy and grateful for that. The affirmations, me leaving my, what are they called? My goal card. I've got my goal card everywhere in my house. My children are now walking around going, Mum, you know, you've got like the amount in your pocket right now. Can I have some change? They actually believe my goal card, which has made me realize I had my purse this morning. I went to the shop, the goal card came out. I read it before I could run to my bag right now and show you. But guys, I truly believe all of this that I'm experiencing, Nikki, I am so happy and grateful for being in this community, this family. listen, it's time to lift off now. I truly feel it in my heart. I am so ready for changes. I am kind of scared, but do you know what? I'm going to put on my seatbelt. I'm ready to fly with you guys. Just let's go, let's go, let's go. That's my affirmation. I'm believing in what I'm seeing and what I'm reading. I don't want my kids to think I'm going crazy in my bedroom right now, but thank you so much. That's my little testimony. Love you guys, love you guys, love you guys.
Oh, I love you, Marsha B. It's definitely not a little testimony. That's a huge testimony. Thank you so much for sharing. And guys, I hope you're taking the clues, okay? Your affirmation, your goal card, right? Remember your goal card. Your goal card must start by saying, I am so happy and grateful now. I am so happy and grateful now that I, and then your name, Marsha B, that I, Marlene Cummings Bayer, that I, Charmaine Carter, I'm so happy and grateful now that I earn 100,000 a month, 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month. And then you don't just have it on a piece of paper next to your computer, you plaster it over your entire house. You print off pictures of that thing that you're saying. You have it at the back of your phone as a goal card. This stuff works. And we still have people that have not done it, guys. Every single time I speak to you, if I meet you in person, if I'm speaking to you on video call, I'm going to say to you, show me your goal card. If you can't access your goal card in 3 seconds, you ain't following mentorship, guys, right? And it works. You got to have your goal card. Guys, if you got your camera on right now, show me your goal card. You should be able to access your goal card within 3 seconds. 3 seconds, because guess what? The world outside is so crazy that you need to make sure you're reminding yourself of your goals 24/7. It should be in your car. It should be in your bathroom. It should be everywhere. But the goal card itself should be in the back of your phone, right? In the back of your phone or your wallet or something that you can hold on to. And it's handwritten, guys, not digital, handwritten. So you can see the words, you feel the words. Okay, I can see some of you guys are coachable on here. Absolutely amazing. Make sure, guys, that you get this done. Powerful, powerful. Right, who else do we have here? Panama, let's go.
Hey, blessings, blessings, blessings. So I just wanted to say a massive, massive thank you to you, the community, everything. So what have I done? So we spoke on Motivational Monday not so long ago about passive income. So I started my affiliates pay. And I did that very night, and I'm happy to say I earned my first pound. So it's coming in slowly but surely. I've lost 3 pounds. I've started writing my book of my journey in the last couple of years, which has been difficult. I made a plan. The last 2 years, life has just been about survival, but praise God, I've been able to actually sit down and write a plan. What happens next? What happens now? What happens for the future? What do I want to see? As you can see, I've got my little board in my kitchen. I haven't done the goal card yet because I hadn't heard about it, but now I have. But no, just constantly talking about what do I want to see? What was it you said? Speak what you seek.
Come on.
And that's all I'm doing. I'm just speaking what I want to see in my life, for myself, for my children, for my environment, and for my spirit as well.
Yes.
Climbing out of a really dark space. God has just been so good in this community. Has just been awesome in terms of the support and the accountability. We won't mention that. In ensuring that I do what I need to do in order to reach my goals. I'm just blessed, and I'm just so grateful. So thank you. And thank you, Marsh. I love you.
Congratulations, Panama. Well done. We celebrate you. We celebrate you. Charmaine Carter. See if I can get good old Charmaine up. What's up, Char?
Hey, can you hear me, family? Hey, Nikki.
Yes, girl, we can hear you.
All right, I don't know what my camera's doing, but it's doing a madness. But I am so happy and grateful that I've been consistent. I've been consistent with my fitness journey. So I've been walking now for about a year. I've enhanced it in, jump in January with going to the gym. And I think that in general, I've been consistent with doing me. And where I say that is because, especially as mothers, we tend to do everything for our kids. And we kind of put ourselves on the back burner. But this year, I'm making it very intentional to make sure that I'm doing and being the best version of myself, because only then am I going to be able to be the best version for everyone else. And it's taken me a while to figure that out. And I'm just so happy and grateful that I've been consistent with doing that, not just in health, but just, you know, every decision and things that I make. So yeah, I'm really proud, and it's just an encouragement to everyone, especially parents out there, just to make sure you have to put yourself first. We tend to put our kids first, which in general, we think that's the best thing, which it is. But if you are not in the right frame of mind, if you are not the best version of you, you are not going to be able to fulfill the needs of your kids or your family. So I'm just happy and grateful. And obviously with your guidance as well, and the team and everything else, I'm just happy and grateful that I've been able to do that. And plus, I am now at my weight that I was when I had my first daughter, who's going to be 21 soon. And I can fit into her clothes, which is amazing. So I'm absolutely ecstatic. So yeah, happy and grateful, guys. Happy and grateful.
Come on, let's go. Yes, love that, love that, love that. Listen, health is definitely wealth. Like, you know, a lot of people chasing the bag, but you got to look the part as well, guys. Like, you got to look like money. And I must say, Charmaine, the last few Wealth Wednesdays, you have been turning up like, yo, 50 pound. No, you've been turning up like 100-pound notes, and we haven't got them yet. Listen, you coming in like fire, girl. I was like, sheesh, you're that lady in red. What's that girl doing? Oh my gosh, it's Charmaine. You don't even look like the same person. You're glowing from inside out, and it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to see. So we celebrate you, Charmaine. Dr. Lates, Jump in January. What has Jump in January done for you, Dr. Lates?
Good evening, everyone. Jump in January. Ooh, to be honest, I think it actually started from decision December. So in December, I made a decision, and that's followed into Jump in January. I must say, when it comes to the exercise part, I started off doing, you know, riding my bike, skipping, doing this and that. And then I folded and said, let me just stick to swimming. So I actually signed up to the spa, and I've made it a thing now that I'm going to the spa every Sunday and do swimming throughout the week. So that's in terms of my exercise. But what Jump in January has also done for me is it's made me find my voice. So I joined our group call last week. I shared a bit of my story. And then from there, I've just found myself just getting back to me and pushing myself out of my own way. Something that has been inside of me for years, which is actually in memory of my foster cousin who passed, is the Pink Diamond Project. It's a charity. It's about supporting young people with their confidence and doing music. And I've been consistent with it. Even today, the children were messaging me like, where are you? Because I was running a bit late, but I was able to deliver, and I'm excited that I'm going to continue doing this with the children, and I'm getting back into my music. I'm just so happy and grateful to be in this space. And boot camp is another thing that's really, really pushed me. And yeah, I'm just excited for February and to continue to fly, you know.
Let's go. So proud of you, Dr. Lakes. Very, very proud of you. Mother Mary, what has Jump in January done for you, ma'am? How you doing, girl?
Oh my gosh, where can I even start? I have to always give honor to whom honor is due to you, Nikki, because without you, I wouldn't even be in any of the spaces. So I thank God for you. I thank God for your life. I thank God for the destiny that he has for you, which is just stratospheric. We're in some next stratosphere with you and where God's going with you. So I continue to stand with you. I continue to undergird you with prayer. And you know, I love you like go on. But what happened for me was Jump in January. You know me, I'm a morning routine. I'm a morning routine girl. I'm a stickler for morning routine. And that has been the thing that I've really been intentional about. And my morning routine lasts a couple of hours. So I've got different segments of my morning routine. I've kind of nailed it down now to 7 segments of my morning routine. And I'm telling you, it might be 2 hours. I've discovered another form of mindset meditation. And what it's done is it's, you know, you got the 70,000 thoughts running around in your head all day long. What it's helped me to do is silence a lot of those voices. Because I thought I'd have my time. You sit down, you spend time with the Lord, and you do this, and your brain is going 10 to the dozen. You know, you're still not in peace. So even though you're having your morning routine, you're still not having that place of peace. I found that place where I'm just in the zone.
Mm.
Once I oh, my battery's low. Once I lock into this space and I spend my time in my morning routine, everything just flows. So I use the affirmations, genetic wealth is my portion, because I remember when you said that, I wrote it down. What you said, genetic wealth is my portion. So I've got a pack of cards of affirmations that I declare every single day. I've got affirmations around my house already. You've seen my house. You've been to my home. My house is pure pictures and thing. And I'm telling you, the only person that I didn't meet on that picture in the corner in the front room there was Uncle Bob, and Uncle Bob's been promoted. So that's the only person that I have met so far. Everybody in the picture that I had in my little corner thing, I've met them.
Yes.
I've met them.
Powerful.
And that wasn't any big long thing. I wasn't even affirming them. They were just there. So having visuals is really, really important. And the second thing is I started a business, this is because through the meditation, the cake business just exploded. All of a sudden I posted some cake, that I made a cake and just cut it, and everybody wanted it. So I had made sales in December. God has given me a download of the name of it. I'm working with some people that's going to be able to help me with the logo. I'm like, I don't even know how this happened. I didn't plan to do no cake, because I make cakes just quietly by myself, you know, I just give to the family and, you know, whatever, you know, and ting. But I've never looked at it in anything else other than I'm just making tutu cake. So tutus now, everybody wanted me to get copper seal away. He's sitting there. I said, that's it. God gave me the name. He's given me the vision of the colors. I'm like, Parkside, how is happening? I know it's God, because it was nothing to do with me. So on my last launch day, I'm going to bring a little piece of the cake. Come in, so we can get piece of it. Yes.
We're ready for that.
Yes,
we're ready for that cake. But we celebrate you. Put some DLs for Dr. Lakes and also some M's for Mother Mary there. And you know, that morning routine, I've been teaching this for a very, very long time, guys. You know, your morning routine is very, very important. What does your morning look like? You know, before you actually touch your phone in the morning, you want to make sure that you have actually thanked the creator who's awoken you, you know, to be able to even stretch to touch that phone. Thank the creator. You know, you say your prayers, gratitude is a must. And then your affirmations, guys, right? You rewrite your goals. Okay, you do your mindset. All right, these are some of the things I do in the morning, and I've shared this before, but I'll share it again, guys. You know, you want to say your prayers. This is all before my feet touches the ground, because guess what? I don't want to put my foot on the ground before I've actually, you know, thanked the creator. So I'm going to say my prayers. I'm going to make sure I just remind myself of my goals. I'm going to listen to some, you know, mindset. Okay. I'm also going to do my meditation, right? I meditate in the morning. Sometimes I even do a little bit of yoga, right? I bought all the mats and that, and I said, listen, I got all these mats and stuff. I better use it. Otherwise it's a waste, right? So I'm doing all of this before. Notice, guys, if you guys message me in the morning, you're not going to get a response straight away, because I'm doing certain things to pour into myself first. Before I speak to anybody that I mentor, I even check in with my mentor, right? So I'm having myself poured into first before I start pouring into others, right? So I'm going to pray, my mindset, meditation. I'm going to exercise. I'm rewriting my goals, what I'm going to do for the day. Right? So these things are very important, right? Drinking water, right? You guys will be surprised how, you know, you just drink some water, refresh yourself, wake yourself up, get yourself in the right mindset so that you can then go out and pour out to the kids, pour out to your mentees, pour out to whoever it is that you serve, your spouse, whatever. The key is your morning routine. And I've just armed you now with an audio. Now, the audio I'm going to drop in the chat for you guys, I actually listen to this as I'm going to my bed as well, because I want my mind, right? You guys remember it? Mind work, phone work, heart work, right? Mind work, heart work, phone work. We want to make sure that the mind is right. You want to make sure your heart is right. You want to make sure your phone is right. So your mind work, guys, what is your mind work? Let's just do a double check to make sure everybody's in alignment. What is the mind work? What is it that we call mind work? Let's see if you guys are doing it. This is something that I do religiously every single day. Mind work, right? What is your mind work? When are you doing your mind work? Everybody going quiet. I'm waiting for the chat box. Your affirmations, excellent. Your mind work is your affirmations, right? And you do that when, guys? Before you go to your bed. So before you go to your bed, you're going to do your mind work. This is your affirmations. This is the words that you're saying to yourself before you go to your bed. Why? Because you want your mind to be brainwashed with those words. You're allowing your mind to sleep on the last things that you've heard yourself say. This is where you're going to say, dramatic wealth is my virtue. I'm blessed and highly favored. I am powerful. I'm that boss man. I'm that boss woman. You know, I am a good mom. I am a good wife. I am this. You're going to say those affirmations to yourself. I actually advised everyone at the beginning of this year to rewrite your affirmations so they align with some of the attacks that you maybe have been getting. So they align with some of the things, so they're defense against anything else. So your mind work is your affirmations that you say before you go to your bed. All right, what about the heart work, guys? What's the heart work? Right, and there's also, you know, we've got a mind work, heart work, phone work, short video on my YouTube as well. So you want to watch that, definitely go ahead and watch that, right? What's your heart work? Your heart work are the goals of your heart, and you will write those down in the morning 10 times. What is the goal that you are going for? What is that one thing? Right? So I've got here, I'm so happy and grateful now that I, Nikki Sutherland, is earning 100,000 a month and have helped 25 individuals earn 10,000 a month, right? That is the only thing I'm thinking about. That's the goal, okay? So I'm gonna say that every day. I'm gonna make sure that I write it down 10 times. Guys, I've been doing this all since last year. I've got a book where I've written it out 10 times every single time, right? So you want to make sure that your heart work, this is the goals of your heart. And then you have, what do you have? Your phone work. What's your phone work, guys? Calling 10 people at least every day that you can offer your product or service to. 10 people every single day that you need to speak to. Maybe out of those 10 people, 2 of them are people you just need to call to say you love them. 2 of them people you just need to check in with. But you want to have 10 conversations every single day. That's your phone work. Okay, mind work, heart work, phone work. Every day you build that muscle, but it all starts with your morning routine. It all starts with your morning routine. So make sure you've got your morning routine, okay, on lock and key. So I'm going to go to Andrea, and then I'm going to go to the next bullet point, and I'm going to get some of the bootcamp guys to give us a call, a chat. I'll come to you again, Mr. Gary Dixon. Let me see if I've got Andrea, Jumping January, what's that meant for you?
Hi everyone. Jumping January has been wonderful for me because I've reconnected spiritually to my Heavenly Father every morning. Most mornings now I'm up at 5 o'clock on a prayer line with like-minded people, and we pray from 5 o'clock to about 6 o'clock in the morning. We're reading the word, getting into the word and setting up our minds for the day. And it's been really beneficial spiritually, emotionally, and physically to me. Yeah, so I'm so happy, and that's helped me to, I've been designing games over the last couple of years, and I finally got one lot of games to the printers to be developed. I'm doing some fridge magnets with daily affirmations using the word, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I can do, yes, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I've been doing these. So I've actually designed them with the words from the Bible, spiritual words, and they've been produced at the moment. So I'm really happy and grateful that I've been able to do that this month.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. I love that. Again, that 6 a.m., 5 a.m. prayer. A lot of people say, well, Nikki, I don't have time in the morning to have a proper routine. Wake up earlier. Powerful, 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 powerful stuff. All right, if you are currently in the bootcamp, please raise your Zoom hand. That would be really, really great. Now, one of the things that those of you know that once a year, I run a bootcamp. And the bootcamp is outside of our usual mentorship stuff. The bootcamp usually costs thousands, but those people that are inside the, the community, I decided to run a bootcamp absolutely free to really help some individuals to, to push themselves and, you know, to really grow and stretch. And I think one of the most powerful things about a boot camp is, you know, deep accountability is something that allows you to just really channel in and focus, and also helps you to maintain what you said you was going to do despite when life happens. How many of you know that life can happen sometimes, and when life happens we can fall off? But when you have that accountability, you ain't falling off, because you're going to have encouragement, you're going to feel peer pressure. There's all types of emotions that happen during a boot camp. And I just wanted to you know, really celebrate those who are currently in the boot camp, because they are doing a phenomenal job. I mean, the results that's coming off the back of them, the growth, the mindset, the tenacity, the muscle of resilience, the strength has just been beautiful to see. I mean, we've had income increases. I mean, Rosanna, you had about a 12 grand increase in just a 2-week time scan. I think it was about, well, it's more than 12 actually, because it's Champion is around 2,000, so times that by 12. So that in 2 weeks, she's been able to really push through to get that done. And I mean, that's been absolutely incredible. And we've just had so many testimonies to say. And so I really wanted to get some of the bootcamp guys up to celebrate them, and for them to share what they have been able to achieve so far. It's only 2 weeks in, but so far, and how they felt they've grown. So I'll just go really quickly. We'll not take too long. But Dr. Sarah, let me see if I can unmute you there, sis. How are you doing, girlfriend?
Good evening, everybody. I'm sorry I couldn't be interactive. I was on the motorway, but I'm home now. And just to say, boot camp has been, it has stretched me, and I'm used to going through periods of stress and periods of huge demands, but this one, it's almost like the enemy set up a strategic plan for me that really got to me in my personal life. And Nikki knows, and Nikki knows now. No, literally this week has been really tough, and I was able, no, it's fine, babe. I was able to literally push through, and I made up in my mind I wasn't going to give up. If I got booted out, then fine, but I wasn't going to give up. And the growth and the books and the audio tapes and everything has been working. I've seen the impact, because even today I was doing follow-ups and I got a couple no's, but the no's don't knock me anymore. I'm emotionally detached from the no's because it's just a part of the process. All right, no, next one. All right, okay, we're still on our way. It doesn't deter me, it doesn't distract me. And that shows you that there's growth. And I am just upskilling in every single area. I feel like mega mind, my mind is just like pulsating. My husband's getting a little bit annoyed, and it's like, oh, the mobile phone is, or the lamp's on at night, because I'm there while he's gone to sleep. I'm there still studying and reading and getting ahead for the next day, because now I'm a networking marketing professional. So as a professional, my attitude is changed. I'm just as proud of this new venture as I am of my medical degree, because anything I put time, anything God calls me to, I take it with huge responsibility and honor. And in one of the books we have to read, I think by Eric Worre, he was saying initially, because people are not as knowledgeable about different ways of earning wealth, you have to, he said, not just accept or tolerate, but embrace a temporary loss of social esteem. I was like, that lashed me, because I'm used to being someone, oh, everyone wants to admire, see what I'm doing and aspire to what I'm doing. But now they're like, oh, you're part of a parent scheme. Oh, you're like this. And it's because I don't take it personally, because they just don't understand it. But I know, when I meet my gold card, which is on my fridge, on my mirror, in my office, in my bedroom, in my wallet, when I look at it, I know that by December 31st, I will be making passively, in addition to salary, whatever, 10K a month. And I actually have the strategy, it's unfolding. And although I feel like, God, there's so many no's, there's so many, it just means I'm hitting my numbers. If I'm not getting those, because I'm not talking to people. And I know it's a part of the journey. So I know that my team is forming, and God's going to select the right people to move forward with. I've just got to keep on going. And even with that, I am just, even in this contact that I'm making, God is using that to really shape people's lives. I'm praying with people, I'm giving them words. They have so much going on that I was able to offer some positivity and some inspiration to, and say, reconnect me when things are more stable. But even that is a lifeline to someone. So I'm seeing the dimensions to this. This is not just a business venture. This is a calling. This is a vocation. And I take it with honor. And I'm so grateful to everyone in the community, and Nikki, Charmaine, and even Violet, and people who have just reached out and made me feel a part of something. I really feel like I don't fit in a lot of places, but I belong here. I feel like-minded. And I actually, all those places I was rejected from, I'm really glad I was rejected from it, because it made me, God literally steered me into Envision You at this particular time, and I'm ready to do damage. So it has 2 people today saying they're signing up within the next week. Confirmed. And for me, the work I've been putting in, I know it's just a start, because they're just excited to move forward. So thank you so much. If you see me on messages, just reach out to me. I'm a really friendly person. So if you've got any tips on Ghanaian food, just send it my way, etc. I'm still trying to adjust to life as a Ghanaian wife, although I'm a Jamaican. So just pray. Today, this week, mission is wache. So if you know what that is, just send me some recipes. Wache. It's like rice and peas, but not rice and peas. But let's just but I want to say thank you so much to Nikki and for sewing into me, and I'm gonna make you proud. That's it.
Bless you. Oh my gosh, I was getting chills with that. That was a testimony. She said, where I was rejected from. Listen, guys, we had a mindset about misfits a couple of weeks ago. You guys remember that? I tell you, it's serious. It's serious. You didn't fit in because you weren't supposed to fit in over there. You weren't supposed to fit in over there. All right. All right, real quick. All right, let's go. We're going to get through as quickly as we can, 30 seconds, so we can get to this special announcement. Marsha Brown, what's up, Marsha B? Testimony.
Hi. Okay, so the boot camp for me, guys, it has been, I put on a post the other day about muscle, that I had to stretch my muscles in the gym, and that's the same way with my faith. But in this boot camp, on my days, it has stretched me to the full capacity, to the point where, I'm not going to lie, Nikki, I kind of had a few tears last week. I thought I was going to give up. I was literally like, if my partner said to me, voila, what is going on here? Every time you get near to midnight, you start stress out the place. Wagwan. What is wrong with this community? And I was like, no, because I want it so bad, David. I want it so bad. I don't want to get kicked out. And then I get to midnight and I'm like, okay, please, can I be there in the next, can I be in the group? Like, am I still there like 5 past midnight? And when I see my name, I'm like, glory to God. Thank you, Jesus. And I start thinking, okay, do you know what? I've got this in me. I just have to follow the instructions, do what the task is, get it done, stop thinking about it and just do it. And I realized when I stop thinking and I get it done, I actually get really, I don't know what it is. I'm overwhelmed, I'm anxious, I'm excited, because I actually believe that I can achieve what you set out for us to do. So now I'm like, bring it on, Nikki, even though I'm scared when I say that. Bring it on.
Oh, it's coming this week, Marsha B. It's coming. Guys in boot camp, Marsha Peter just asked for it. So just letting you know, it is coming, okay? It is coming, it is coming. Boot camp, not getting scared. So those of you that are not in boot camp, exactly what happens is I give them tasks and they have a deadline. And if they don't achieve it, they actually get kicked out of boot camp. So it isn't just, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. It is bye. Like your time here is over. Like you get kicked out of the group and that's it. You're back into normal civilization and normal mentorship. So it's not a play. In fact, I'm Sergeant Nikki over there. I know you're nice, Nikki. Hey. No, it's militant. It's serious. And if you survive 2 weeks in boot camp, you're a G. And you are a G, Marsha B, because you've done it. Nervousness, tears and all, but you didn't give up. So many people over the years, I've been doing boot camp now over 5 years, and you will not believe how many people they quit, they throw in the towel, they give up, and you haven't done. So yes, big up yourself. Rosanna, 30 seconds real quick. What's boot camp done for you so far, other than put a load of money in your pocket?
More than anything has helped me to understand what is network marketing and understand that how not to sell, because we're not selling. And so the whole point is about educating and inspiring people and make them understand what is network marketing. And this actually revolutionized my thinking of network marketing, and it's completely take away all the obstacles and the holding back, and yeah, it's just, I mean, I love it because it's about building relationship, building trust, and see the value of what I have in my hands, and just give the opportunity to anyone, and don't judge, but just educate people, and that's all it's about. Give them the hope, because what has this done to me is, like all of us, is believe that it's possible.
Yes, powerful. Thank you. I can't believe you just had a major operation. You should so be rested, lady.
Oh, and by the way, what is done to me, I think most than anything, no more excuses. I actually cannot accept excuses. So for me, this is like a revolution in my life. So yes,
this woman has just had a major operation like 2 days ago. And she like, seriously, I mean, operation put to sleep, whole major.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. You know, you're inspiring. So I put the work in and it works. So thank you.
Yeah, bless you, bless you. Cecilia, my Cecilia, what's up? Oh, you're with Esther as well. Hey, Esther and Cecilia.
Okay, I'm going to speak.
30 seconds, guys. We want to get on.
Okay, now that's been very challenging for me, because we placed in the boot camp and I didn't know what was coming up. And what was coming up for me was the moving of my house at the same time they started the boot camp. So I have to really, find out the time to study and to do all the tasks. So on my way to work, I was reading, the book. It challenged my mind, and then I felt like, pushing to find some people. And I was thinking, what time I am moving house? So I went to one of the cafes. So I made friends with the person, now making friends, and she's thinking about joining in. So every time I go to work, I go for my coffee, and now I was getting the coffee for free. He just giving me the coffee for free. He's from Spain. So I was talking to him, and then I jumped on the taxi when I was coming to Cecilia, because I'm staying with Cecilia right now, and I start to speak to the young person as well. So, and I told him everything about the business. So, and he joined in one of the meetings, but he was late. So I tried to follow up. So, and for me, I was thinking, okay, one of the things I love is the book about the going pro. Now that book has actually helped me to understand more that networking is more like a profession, and we shouldn't take it lightly. And I think many times we fail to do that because we don't have the understanding. So for me, that changed my life. It changed many things, my way of thinking. And basically, I've been pushed through, when you just got dropped and in these situations, and you don't have a choice, you cannot run, but you have to do something. So, Jacqueline, and sometimes even when we were moving, and my husband wasn't there, I was studying, and Michael, Esther, I just came and you haven't tidied, you haven't done anything. So yes, you cannot see it. But actually, I was spending the time catching up with calls, catching up with everything, because for me, that was more important and then moving house. And I said, because I'm building my future, and this is temporary, I'm building my future. So thank you, Nikki. This is what we're doing. And also, as you know, Cecilia works with me. So we work together. We try to, okay, you do this part, I do this part, and then we put things together to work it out. But thank you for all your support. And for everyone, I also been able to catch up with some people in the team. Sometimes I have reached out to Violet, to Roxana for some help. And I really value, the support of all the family. I think both of us.
Amazing. Thank you, Esther and Cecilia there. I see you as well. Thank you so much, ladies. Beautiful. Moving home, still being able to multitask and get things done. Okay, so we got Georgia. 30 seconds, Georgia, real quick, because we want to get to the special announcement and time is against us.
Hi. Okay, thank you. Hi, everyone. One of the biggest obstacles I had was really just, letting people know about what I'm doing, because I've had a lot of no's initially when I started, but since the boot camp, I've really gained the wisdom and the knowledge of how to approach people, depending on whether they're my friends or not. You know, the words to say to them, how to respond when they're not interested, and, you know, just to keep the relationship going as well. So it's really built my confidence in just like letting people know about my business, even strangers now. I'm able to speak to strangers, like I'll meet someone, we're having a conversation, they say what you do, and I'm really just kind of telling them, and they're like, oh, you're so passionate, like I want to know more. And, you know, so it's really given me confidence. So thank you, Nikki. And also, lastly, quickly, the videos that you drop in the group are just life-changing. It's life-changing for my personal life and also for the business and network marketing business as well. So thank you. And thank you for everyone in the group as well. Very supportive.
Amazing, amazing. You're right. Everything that we're doing, guys, even some of the marketing stuff that just say network marketing, you can use it for your traditional business. Don't get hung up over the word network marketing. And what we're teaching is holistic. It is for everything. It's for your personal life. Who was on the mindset call last week when I went through the strategies? Those strategies are mind-blowing. Use those with your spouse, with your children, in your business. Use that in every aspect of your life, and you will be able to see, you know, the fruit. So really make sure you pay attention to this stuff, because everything is transferable. All right. They're definitely life hacks, fads. 30 seconds, Dr. Lakes, and then we'll go Belinda, and then we'll get to it.
Boot camp. I cried about it. I thought I was going to be kicked out, and I actually had a huge breakdown, and that was a real eye opener for me, in terms of what it is that I need to do, and that's pushed me. I actually launched as well, guys. I forgot that I had a launch, and I'm looking forward to actually hosting and presenting as well, doing Zooms and stuff like that. So boot camp, Jumping January, and Decision December all combined has really pushed me.
Love it. Congratulations on launching your business as well. We are super proud of you. You did a phenomenal job. I mean, the amount of potential customers that came through the door on that Wealth Wednesday was superb. I think you topped it that day as well. So congrats. Belinda.
Hey, boot camp for me has been a challenging, very challenging, but it's helped me to push and fight against myself. It's like every day I'm saying to myself, you know what, but you're going to get kicked out today, you're going to get kicked out today. And it's like, it's almost like that fight with yourself going back and forth, like, you know, no, you can do it, but, you know, so it's like you keep on pushing against me, like that inner voice that's telling me I can't do it. And it's like, you come in from work, I drop everything, and it's like, okay, sort out something to eat and sit down and get your work done. It's just watching the clock and you're trying to get it all churned out.
That's a teamwork. That's a teamwork. That's a teamwork.
Oh, yeah, I give thanks for it. So I'm working on it. I'm working against me. I'm working against my mindset, you know, the doubts and everything else. So I'm growing. It's all about growth at the end of the day, and that's where I am right now.
We're proud of you. Super proud of you. Not for the T word. That's £2, by the way. She said it twice. Cash App, you know the Cash App. So guys, if you're
right off by heart.
Yeah, you know off by heart. Those of you that don't know that we have you know, a ban on the T word. You either do it or you don't. You don't T it, right? If you don't know what the T word is, it sounds like crying. It starts with T. The middle letter is R, right? And we just don't do it. We don't do that T word. We either do it or we don't. And if you say the T word, it costs you. It costs you in life, and it costs you in the community as well, £1. And you will then have to Cash App that £1 directly to my Cash App, which is Nikki Knows Now. Okay. Just don't use the T word. Just do it. Right? You can't T anything. You either do it or you don't. And that's as simple as it is. And so, you know, it's phenomenal to hear you know, all the incredible testimonies. And, you know, before I give you the special announcement, I want us to really put our business hats on for a moment. And I want you to really look at the society and the community. And I want you to take notes, because whenever you speak to anyone, or whenever you're out just having, you know, conversation, I believe that these conversations come up all the time in regards to technology taking over the world, and robots are now doing, you know, I posted something on my story today with a robot pumping somebody's petrol. in their car. And just this whole technology conversation comes up almost a lot, almost on a daily basis. We're speaking about how machines are sort of taking over. But I want us to look at this from a business perspective and take a look at how we used to buy 10, 15 years ago. Do you guys remember, before you would buy something online, you would actually pick up the phone and dial the number and speak to customer service because you just wanted to make sure it was the right size, it was the right thing. Like, we were so anxious about buying. And so we would call up, triple check before we submitted that payment. Or we would look online and then we'd actually get in the car, drive to the shop and then buy it. We would not buy online. Buying online was just weird. But now it's like, that's the only way we do it. In fact, if somebody tells us to transfer to their account or to come to the store, we say, don't you have online? Like, we almost look at them like they're weird. The way that we are moving right now is as if we've always been like that. We haven't always been like that. We were skeptical about online banking and social media buying and different things. And then they went from the internet to apps. And now, remember when apps first came out, we never used to buy from apps. Apps were just a way to just get into something, to have a look. We'd have to then click into the app and it would take us to the main website where we would then do a purchase. Now we're buying from apps, right? Naturally, normally, as if nothing. But before, we used to be skeptical about it. So now the world is changing to the way consumers buy. So if the consumers are now buying majority of the time online, wouldn't it be great if they were buying from us? Wouldn't it be great if they were buying from you? If most people are buying online, do you have access to online? Yes or yes? Right? Do we all have access to this thing called the internet? In fact, the internet is actually free, right? If you check it out, you don't have to pay a monthly subscription to have the internet, unless you know, we're talking about the Wi-Fi of the back end of it. But to go onto a website, you don't have to pay for every website that you click into. To go onto Instagram, who's on Instagram here? Did any of us pay Instagram to join Instagram? We joined for free. Did it ever occur to you in your mind, why would this person do an app for free? How are they making money? Has it ever occurred to you that the reason why they let you join for free because you are the product? If you're not making money from the app, you are the product. I want us to really understand this from a business perspective. The app is not free. You are free, right? So when you come on there, what do? They sell your data to somebody who wants to sell to you, right? So think about it. Mark Zuckerberg, when he went to his 5 friends and he said to them, I have an idea of Facebook, they didn't understand what he meant. They thought it was just going to be a social media platform where people are going to be having chats. No, the social media side of it, the social aspect of it, where you post pictures and where you do quotes and talk about stuff and hashtags, that is the cover up for what it actually is for. In fact, those are the clues that you are helping Facebook to put you in front of the people that Facebook are going to allow to sell to you. But here's what happened. We all joined Facebook for free, okay? We then shared the concept of Facebook for free. We got all our friends to follow us and come on to Facebook. We did word of mouth marketing, network marketing. In our network, we marketed Facebook, right? So we marketed Facebook to our network for free. Did Facebook pay us? But we told all our friends to come on Facebook and follow me on Facebook. We can have a good old chat. So we've now promoted to our entire network Facebook. And we've helped Mark Zuckerberg get to 5 billion subscribers. And then if we start a business, we pay Mark Zuckerberg for adverts to show the very friends that we put on there for free. Who's the clever one here? Like, I want us to understand the way that we are now doing business. When you see an ad that comes in front of you, that's like, oh, how did they know I just typed that? Because Mark Zuckerberg has a software that every single thing you post, you know, yesterday I posted about Birmingham. Do you believe about 50 people started following me from Birmingham that I don't know? Why? Because I put location Birmingham. Mark Zuckerberg is using your content to put people in front of you to sell to you. And we are here promoting. How many of you went out last week? I promoted Birmingham City for free yesterday, right? But I didn't do it for free because strategically, I want people in Birmingham to find me. Why? Because I got something coming in Birmingham in a few weeks. So now, when you understand this, now how do you reverse engineer the very social media platform, the very app that's there for you to pay into? How do you now reverse engineer it so it now starts paying you? It's the same thing with every single free app that you probably have on your phone right now. So how do you begin to use social media? So let's bring it back now. What is social media, guys? What is Instagram? What is Facebook? It is a business. How many of you watch football? Manchester United, toot, we won our game. Big up yourself, Man U for life. Anybody else? Don't chat on this on this live right now. I don't hear nothing from you. Charmaine, don't come back here in that shirt that you came in last week. Otherwise, we're going to be in problems. I've studied football. Now, most people watch the football for the game, for who's going to win the Premier League. People buy in tickets to go to the stadium to sit down and watch their team play, right? The players are kicking ball to score goals, but that's not where the money is made. The money is made how, guys? The merchandise that's sold, the tickets in the stadium, who's seen the Coca-Cola adverts and all the different adverts, Betfred, all around the state. The players playing the game is like us in Facebook. It's the face of it to attract the real money. This is why when a player's getting 100,000 a week and X amount of millions, it's nothing compared to the real money behind the system. It is a network marketing system that the footballers have. Every industry that you love right now has a system of marketing a network. I want us to understand this. So important to understand this. So they attract every consumer in, so that we now start to buy the season tickets. We buy the shirts, and they're so clever because they upgrade the shirts for every season, and not just one shirt, it's two, it's home and away, right? They're constantly selling to us all the time. And so we are in a time right now where subscription-based business is booming. So think about it. What would be best, to sell to you once or to sell to you every single month? So if I can find a product that my customers are going to buy every single month, I will be rich. This is where true wealth is. So what have you been paying every single month? How many of you have a mobile phone? Been paying your bill every month? I worked it out, 17 years, every single month I've been paying this mobile phone bill. 17 years. They were T-Mobile when they started, they're EE now. Are they clever or clever? We thought, oh, I'm just paying my phone bill. No, it's a subscription-based business. They found something to allow me to want it every month. So now I pay. I don't even quarrel about paying. I don't even ask myself not to pay. I pay every month, happily. Now, how many of you wouldn't mind owning a subscription-based business where you have customers not just buying one off, but they're buying every month religiously? They don't even check in with you. They just pay. In fact, if they miss it, they quickly go online to pay before you notice. They're paying every month, every month, every month. How many of us right now want to have that type of business? Because the way business is happening is moving. How many of you have Apple? You're paying your iCloud, extra storage every month without fail. Netflix, gym. This is the way. Now, Uber, listen to this. You think that Uber makes their money from the customers that use the Uber? No, they make their money from the people who are the Uber drivers who have subscriptions with them. Listen, I need us to understand the power of the stuff. It is middlemen. This whole thing that we're talking about here, guys, you're going to look at life different. Every single thing you do. Do you think Sainsbury's, Tesco's, your supermarket are making money just from you buying there? No. They have contracts with suppliers, contracts with business owners, contracts with other places. That's where the money's made. They use you as the statistic to say, guess what? 100 people are buying this, 900 people are buying this. So now they use you as leverage to be able to sell what it is that they need to sell. Come on, guys. How many contracts does Tesco have? How many contracts does Marks and Spencer's have? It's not you who buys the food where they make the money. It's just like the bankers. It's not the cashiers. It's not in the bank where the money's made. The money's made in the towers. But they leverage the numbers coming through the door as a face of the business. So you're setting up a business now. We heard Mary talk about her cakes. How can Mary turn her cake business, not just from a one-off customer who wants to buy a cake today, but now into a subscription-based business where she can now have customers buying every single month? She's not going to sell to the individual person. She's now going to go to the bakery, the Caribbean restaurants. She's now going to go to the sellers of the sellers who now say, I need you to, boom, boom, I want this every month, every month, every month, every month, every month. We've got to start thinking, guys, not like workers. We've got to start thinking like business owners. How can you set up your sales force? How can you set up regular subscribers into your business? Whatever that business is. But guess what? You need money to create the system. I was having this amazing conversation with somebody today, and he was like, Nikki, I want to create a course. I want to create a course, and I want to, he's a great guy. He's into mortgages. His expertise is mortgages, property. And he goes, I want to create a course. It's going to cost me probably around 27,000 to create that course. So I said, how long is it going to take you to get that money? Probably about 1.5 years, 2 years of, saving. So I said, so why are you hooked on creating the course yourself? Why not be a middleman of somebody else's course? You pay a light subscription, and then you begin to sell that person's course. It's going to cut, you don't have to, guys, do you know here inside Envision You, right? You pay £200 and you get access to one course for yourself, but you can now sell their entire catalog of courses that you didn't have to create, that you didn't have to license, you didn't have to spell check, you didn't have to do nothing. You've just paid that £200 to access the course. And if you want to start selling it, you pay another £20 a month. And now you can begin to sell every single thing that Envision You have to offer. Or you can say, okay, I want to create my own course. And you can do the licensing. You can do all the technology. You can do, and there's nothing wrong with owning stuff. But I want to tell you that if you need a cash flow, why invest all your money and time into creating something? Why not be an affiliate of somebody else's stuff that's already been done? They do the customer service. You just be that middleman and you make the money. This is a business conversation. I need us to have it because I have people like, oh, I don't do, they have this stigma against network marketing. Do I have to sell this? Do I have to sell that? You don't have to sell nothing. Go create something. How much does it cost to create? Oh, it's going to cost you 30 grand to create. Well, okay, I'll give you another example. I bought a house in 2008, £150,000 for this 1-bed flat. £400 a month profit. Look at the numbers. 150,000 for the property gives net profit £400 a month. And some people will go, yeah, I've got a property. Can I live off of 400,000? Can I live off of £400 a month? Yes or yes? I've got the property though. It sounds good on paper. Sounds amazing. Can I live off of that £400? I can walk around and say, yes, I've got property. It's got so much equity. It's now worth 500,000. I bought it for 150. Yes, £400 a month. Can I live off of that? That's long-term. That's wealth accumulation. That's legacy stuff. But I can't live off of that. So now I'm struggling from hand to mouth. Now I have no cash flow. A lot of people don't have cash flow, and that's the issue. How many of you want cash flow in this season, where you have money that you can live off of, where you have money, where you can have freedom, money coming in on a daily basis? So check it out. Gold package, £1,000 to get started. And you have an unlimited amount of income, paying $20,000 a month. Guys, in the last couple of months, I've earned over £30,000. I paid £1,000. I want you to understand the levels of what I'm saying here. My property, £150,000, £400 a month profit. Here, 20 to 30 grand a month profit, and my outgoings is £250. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Oh, but we're chasing the property. I want to buy my house cash. Why? Why do you want to do that? I have no idea, because you're going to be dumped with a bunch of tax. I want to be debt free. Why? What you want to do is think about how you can leverage other people's assets, leverage other people's property, other people's courses, other people's data, leverage up. This is what the rich are doing. Uber is leveraging other people's cars. Just Eat is leveraging other people's restaurants. Think about it, guys. So now you're inside a community where you have a course. And I get it, guys. A lot of us are uncomfortable. I just came here to learn, you know, my financial literacy. I just came here to do my Airbnb. I just came here to do the, you know, the car rental business. I just came here to do this. Great. But here's what you do. Make some money in the meantime. If I just tell me yes or yes in the chat. If you've paid to be part of this community and you wouldn't mind every month making your original investment back, put yes in the chat, right? Because you can go to, I don't know, them online learning and just buy a course, and they ain't giving you no way of making your money back. You can refer, listen, go to Oxford University and take out a course there for 50K and refer your entire family and see if they give you anything. They ain't giving you nothing. But here, you're learning. And they say, listen, pay 20 quid a month and we will now pay you for every recommendation you make. 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks in this business. If you ain't made your money back, that's by choice. Because word of mouth is the way everything is moving right now. I just wanted to give you that business masterclass, because maybe we haven't deeped it in the way that we're in it. You know, we hear people talking about we're in the matrix, it really is a matrix, guys. So here's what I'm proposing, and here's what's exciting. I want to drop this big news. We're on 4 minutes over, but I hope you've got value from what I'm saying to you guys, right? I want you to understand business sense. I've been meeting so many people that say, Nikki, I want to buy a house. I want to buy a house. I'm like, why? Right? Why? Why do you want to buy a house, right? I remember the first time I wanted to buy a house was so me and my boyfriend could move in, so my mom could just stop spying on us anytime I was sneaking him in my room. That wasn't making me any money, right? That made me no money. You want to buy a house because you want to rent it out and make passive income. There are other ways to make passive income, especially in this economy. Buy-to-let ain't cutting it, guys. The buy-to-let market is not cutting it right now. Why? Because the interest rates on mortgages are so high and they're so hard to get. So you do an Airbnb instead. You leverage somebody else's property and make some money. Get your cash flow in rather than putting all your money in to a property that's going to give you £400 a month. What is, and I'm not saying you know it's not good to have assets. It is, right? I know it is. But here's the thing. If you want a cash flow, there's other things you can put your money in to get more cash, and then you can start to diversify and get assets. If I gave you a book and said, here, what? Here's a book. This is Nikki's book. Go sell this book, and every book that you sell, you'll get 100 quid. You go, nah, it's all right. I'll wait 5 years to write my own book. You're missing out on money. You're missing out. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Right? So it's not saying that you don't write your own book, you don't have your own rights, but there's a time and season for everything. This is a season for cash flow. We need to get some money in. We need to get some cash in. This is a cash flow season, right? Oh, the special announcement situation. Oh, yes, baby. Yes, yes. Woo! Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Cheers, guys. Don't come on this Sunday call without your glass next time, right? Because this is a whole celebration. Listen, 20% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Say that again, Andrea. I tell you, it's so true. So true. Guys. Oh boy, God is so good. I just had a message and oh Jesus. Do you guys want to know the special announcement? If I showed the special, nah, you guys ain't ready. You guys ain't ready. You guys ain't ready. You guys ain't ready.
Yes, we are. We want the special announcement.
Yes, we do. We want it. We want it. We want it.
And we want it now.
Okay, sorry, I got distracted. I got caught in my own sauce there. Sorry, darlings. You know how it is. Right, so, okay, so. All right, we won't do a special announcement first, but what I will do is I will show you something. I was hoping to get the right copy, but it's not ready yet. But I'm going to show you something now. I'm going to show you something now. So, myself and the leaders have been having a good old natter, been having a good old conversation, right? And we thought it would be great. We had this chat when Tuesday, guys, I think, and we had this chat about having a whole situation where we can showcase the products and services that we have here inside Envision You. And we can do some testimonies. We can do like a real big celebration and invite friends, family, and just make it really, really huge, okay? It's going to be in South London. This isn't the special announcement, by the way, but let me just tell you this. It's going to be in Greenwich. No, it's not. It's going to be in Beckenham in South London, okay? We will be live streaming it as well. So for those of you abroad, you'll be able to see it live stream. And this is going to be a chance for you all to bring along anybody that you think, you know, will be great as a business person, somebody who'll be great for mentorship, somebody who wants to earn some money, somebody who wants to learn a skill set. And we are all going to get together at this event. Okay. So that date, guys, I believe we've announced it already, but I'm going to tell you again, that date is Saturday, the 4th. All right. Saturday, the 4th of February, which is next week. I just realized he put the wrong date on. all right, 4th of Feb. And I do have a little tester flyer to show you guys. This is a bit of a surprise because you don't know this is coming, but let me see if I can share it with you. This is not the right flyer, guys. It's got the wrong date on, and also the address is wrong. So please don't share it on socials. I'll put the right one in the chat. He's just fixing the dates. Okay, so this is going to be a really, really amazing chance for you guys to share. If you're not in the UK, which I know a lot of you aren't, then we'll get you a Zoom ID. I'll make sure Mr. Gary Dixon sorts out the Zoom ID, and you can share this abroad. You can share it around, and people can really begin to hear, you know, what it is that we provide here in the group as well. Okay, so here is the flyer for that, guys. Are you guys ready? Hopefully you'll be able to see my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen. Give me a thumbs up. Actually, let me unmute it. This is going to be our very, very first Vision Day, okay? It's our first Vision Day. It will not be inside the Wealth Wednesday location. This is going to be in a very beautiful location, all right, in Beckenham. Yeah, I don't think everyone's ready, Sue. It's just you and I. Everyone else has just gone quiet.
Ready, we're ready.
Let's do it.
I don't know if you're ready.
We're waiting, man.
Come on.
Ready.
Anticipation. And you're holding out on us.
Exactly. Let us see.
Guys can see it.
What?
Can you
Nice.
see this? Can you see it?
I see it.
What? There.
This is our very first Vision Day, okay? I'll be here with, of course, our very own champion, Charmaine, and indeed our Ruby Sapphire loading, diamond loading, Mr. Gary Dixon. It will be in Beckenham. He's got to update the time. It will be 2:30 p.m. Okay, for a start at 3 o'clock. All right. It's going to be quite sharp because we've got strict timings from the location. It'll be a great time for everyone to see each other. Come on down. Also as well, make sure you have your link, because people, based on what I'm going to offer on that day, people are going to want to sign up, and that will be a great time for you to make some money. So some of you guys who want to make some money, you're going to definitely share this and bring some people down. If you are a member, the tickets for you will be £10 and your guests will come free. Okay, so it's £10 for members. Guests will be absolutely free of charge. All right. And that's just to cover the, you know, the venue, location, etc. So what I want you guys to do is, just so that I can secure seating, if you can, in the main chat, just type in if you will be there. All right, because I need to secure seating. There's different parts of it. So I need to know if you're going to be there. And of course, you're going to bring some people with you. But put inside the Project MVU chat, I will be there if you're going to be there. Listen, events are so powerful. You do not want to miss them. Don't put it here in Zoom, guys. Put it in the actual WhatsApp chat, because I will then register people when I come off of this call. All right. So we're going to get the flyer updated. So it says February the 4th. And you know, the address is right, and it will have all the details on there. And it's £10 for members, and all your guests will be able to come for free. All right, who's excited about that? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
Very proud. Very proud.
First Vision.
Amazing. Dream team. Let's do it.
We are going to have a great time. Okay.
Definitely.
So here we have it, guys. The special announcement. All right. So as we are rolling, and this is, of course, what I'm going to announce is going to be members only. Okay, so you have to have a membership. Oh, that reminds me, guys, those of you that have are inside the community, so maybe you have a package, you bought gold, silver, bronze, whatever, your package subscription comes out the same day each month. Okay, so you want to make sure in your back office you will see what date your subscription comes out, to make sure that you're active, because those of you that are active, you get extra benefits when it comes to the additional income that you get. Now, Dr. David at 9 p.m. is going to be going through all of the different ways that you earn income here inside Envision You using your link. All right. So you want to make sure you get on that call 9 p.m. tonight, which is about 45 minutes. So we want to wrap up this. Okay. And he's going to be breaking down the 5 ways you can make money here inside Envision You. So customer clicks the link and buys. Yes, that's one way. All right. But let's say, for example, if you have a gold package, you're going to get an extra 20%. So we're the gold holders, the founders, you guys get extra 20, 25%. All right. So big up yourself. Okay. That's those of you that are mentored by me personally. You have an extra 20, 25%. Okay, so any person that you recommend to this platform, you will get an extra 20, 25%, but you've got to be active in your back office to be able to get that. Okay, very important. So and it has to be on a month by month basis. So tomorrow's the last day of the month to be active. So make sure your subscription is indeed active. Very, very important point. I didn't want to forget that. Also, founders, you don't want to miss that deadline because you get profit share of the company as well. And if you miss that deadline, then you miss some of those benefits too. Okay. I'm just looking for the specials. Okay. Also as well, launches are back. Congratulations to everyone that's launched their business. Now, if you've recently joined the community, we advise that you launch your business within the first 5 days of being here. So whoever enrolled you, whoever you purchased your package from, just text them launch and they will go through the launch process with you. All it basically is where we come on a Zoom, or your mentor or myself can come to your home, and we basically just celebrate with you, your family, anybody at all that you want to invite, and we celebrate that you've just started a business. Get their buy-in, get them to get them to really understand you and get them to support you. Especially if you have spouses who don't understand, or you have people that want to, like, why you was on the computer, why you was on the phone, what's the goal? We want to get the whole family to support you. So we launch your business, we share with them what you're doing and how it's going to, benefit them. But we also invite, your friends, your people that you love to come to it. If you don't want people to come into your home, you can do it in like a cafe or whatever, or you can just do it via Zoom and we can do it that way. But you want to do that within the first 5 days of being here. So message the person who put you on and tell them what date you want to do your launch, and then they'll, work it out together. But definitely, guys, I advise it. Number one, you'd be surprised. You start sharing with some of your friends and family. They say, oh, I want to do that. And now you've got, your own little mini team started already. So you want to get your launch sorted. That's very, very important as well. And the 5 steps, okay? You should have been given the 5 steps. Those 5 steps will enable you to talk about your why, decide, being a product of the product and all that types of stuff as well. All right. Now, a question that I had this week was in regards to, if you came in on, I don't know, the gold pack with all the courses, can you also sell the sprays? Yes, everything on your website, a customer can come on and buy. So even if you haven't bought the sprays, a customer can go onto your website, buy sprays, and you'll get paid. Right? So you don't have to actually sell anything. You don't have to buy them. The customer goes on your site and they happen to see sprays. Well, guess what happens? They're going to now buy them. The company will ship them out because you're the middleman, and you'll just see that money drop in your back office. So, don't limit yourself as well. Just because you haven't got a product, or just because you're not using it, you don't have to worry, because somebody will be nosy, go on the site and order. And next thing you know, that you'll have that money coming in. All right. So that's very, very cool as well. I went on my page. If you haven't looked at my social media today, go on my social media, guys. You will be surprised. I was doing the financial literacy with my children. I just posted it, right? I do this every Sunday with my kids, and I did the social media post. 5 bronze packages. 5 people purchased the financial literacy course. 5. They just purchased. I don't know who they are. I need to check the email to get their number. I haven't added nothing. Ask me a question. I pointed them to my bio. Bought. How many parents look at that and be like, oh my gosh, I want to do that with my kids? I didn't sell it. I just said, this is what I'm doing with my kids. If you don't have children, steal it. Anything you see on my social media, screenshot it, video record it, steal it, put it up there and go, this is what my mentor, this is what my friend's doing with her kids. Isn't it cool? You'll be surprised that especially parents want the best for their kids. Some of us are wasting the resources that we have and not really understanding that we can do this, guys. It doesn't have to be complicated, all right? People are buying online now without speaking to people. They go in and do it. They're not going to ask your permission. So you could just have money there. If your link is not in your bio, get your link in your bio, right? Every single one of us have a link. When you come into the back office, let me see if it will allow me to share my screen for you all. I know I've gone a little bit over, but I hope you guys are finding tonight valuable, right? When you go into your back office, you will see something that says marketing sites, and that's where you'll get your link from, right? Marketing sites. You go settings, marketing site, and you will see your link right there, okay? That's the link that you're going to give to, you know, anybody who wants to join. You're going to put that link in your bio, and that's how you're going to get paid as well, right? So if somebody clicks that link and purchases and you don't have the £20 visionary kit, you can simply buy it on the day and you'll still get paid, right? So you don't need to rush and pay the £20 now. You can wait until somebody buys and then you buy it on that same day, and then boom, you'll still get the money, all right? So, but have the link there so that you have that as an option. Very important, all right? I'm just looking for our special announcement now. I had it all ready for you guys, and then, yeah, and then I don't know what happened. But I'm officially going to release today, okay, some very, very good news. Here we have it. Here we have it. Boom. Now, I know a lot of people have been saying, look, Nikki, I need accountability. How many people on this call say I need accountability? You know, I really want to get to a place where I'm not procrastinating. I'm not, you know, I want to put myself in line. I've got a set income goal. I know how much I want to make. I want to do it, but there's been things holding me back. But I need that accountability, right? Anybody here know that they want to make more money? They know that there's activity that they need to do, but maybe doing it by themselves, they need that little bit of stretch. They need that little bit of accountability, right? And I know normally I only do the boot camp once, okay? I only do the boot camp once a year, all right? But what I've decided, guys, is for the month of February, all right? You guys ready for this? We're going to do something that I've never, ever, 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 ever done before. This, what I'm about to announce, has never been done in my 6 years of running boot camp. I have never done this before. And what I'm going to announce, this is just for those of you that say, listen, Nikki, I want to transition my social media into a money machine. I want to be able to get myself in position to earn income every day online. Nikki, I need accountability. Nikki, I need focus. Nikki, I need to position myself, not just to focus, not just to get a little bit of results, but to fly into what it is that we've been doing. So yes, we had Decision December, Lakes. Yes, we had Jump in January. But ladies and gentlemen, we have, for the month of February, Focus and Fly, okay? Now we're gonna focus and fly, but guess what, guys? This is going to be a whole team builders boot camp, okay? So we are going to be having from the 7th of February an entire boot camp for the entire mentorship group, right? Now this, guys, is going to be insane. It's gonna be crazy, right? This is where we are gonna make sure that every single person who wants to be a part of it, okay, they must be active, they must be inside the Project MVU chat, okay? The Project MVU chat, and we are going to focus and fly. The camp starts 7th of February, okay? 7th of February, we're gonna focus and fly. So guess what? I'm gonna be announcing this on Saturday the 4th at our event. We're going to be bringing the hype. You want to bring everybody there, because when they hear about this, they're going to want to get started before the 7th to be able to be a part of our Focus and Fly bootcamp, right? Focus and Fly is going to be off the chain. This is going to be mindset. This is going to be accountability. This is going to be statistics. This is going to be doing the work, social media. It's going to be a whole vibe, guys. And we are going to set ourselves a target. inside our group to make at least in the month of February, £25,000. Like, we ain't playing no games in the month of February, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I just need a few people to come into agreement with me. I need a few people to say, Nikki, I am ready. This is going to be hot. It's going to be heated. You've heard the testimonies from boot campers. You've heard that it is not easy. But guess what, guys? If you want to focus and fly in the month of February, now is the time to position yourself. Now is the time for you to say, hey, look, I want you to tell everybody on social media. I want you to tell everybody who you know. And look, listen, this is going to be a whole wave. Everyone inside the community, the Project MVU community, will be able to participate in a Focus and Fly. Guess what? For free. For free, guys. F-R-E-E. No charge, free of charge, as long as you are part of the project. Listen, this is why I say community is everything, ladies and gents. Community is everything. This boot camp, this boot camp in itself, the one that I'm going to be doing for you all, this is what I normally charge. Like, outside of this community, I would normally charge thousands of pounds for this. Thousands. But I believe that there's going to be some breakthroughs happening. I believe it now. I believe it now. We're going to have the first week, we're going to have a proper call about it, set the rules, tell everybody what they got to do, okay? And then we are literally going to focus and fly through the month of February. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to be doing calls for you guys. We're going to be running everything, every single thing. So now what you got to think of to prepare yourself is, how many people do you want to get in with you? How many people do you want to roll this out to? How many people are you going to get to the event next week, right? How many people do you want to be a part of this with you who can help you be accountable? Because it's only the people that's inside the community. So now the conversation should be, guys, I'm about to start a builders boot camp, right? The goal is making 25,000 in the month of February. Do you want to be a part of it? Do you want to be a part of it? Well, it's not me that's running it. Let me introduce you to the person who's running it. That's it. That's the conversation. Now, guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be doing the Focus and Fly preparation calls every single day, Tuesday to Friday, 9 p.m. on our 9 p.m. call. So I'm going to be showing the plan. I'm going to be explaining about boot camp. All you got to do is use that Zoom link and share that information to anybody at all that you believe will be, blessed by being a part of the Focus and Fly boot camp. Come on now, guys. Focus and Fly is about to get crazy. Focus and Fly is about to be phenomenal. If I was you right now, I'll be boomeranging this bad boy. I'll be putting this on your social media now, saying, guys, you don't even know what's going on. Guys, 7th of February. Guys, 4th of February. You want to be, that's why they want to be in the room on the 4th of February, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you that are business-minded, understand the strategy and understand what's going on here. The 4th of February, you want them in the room because guess what? Camp starts 7th of Feb. And Sergeant Nikki's got something big for you guys. Sergeant Nikki ain't playing around with you guys with this. This is going to be insane, ladies and gents. Those of you that want to get creative and get your Focus and Fly, flyers for yourself. Maybe you want to have your own, right? I'm going to drop this inside. We're going to make sure that we do what we need to do. But you want to have your Focus and Fly flyer as well. You want to get yours designed, have the same, look at the colors, have the same kind of colors. I could get a template done for us. We can make it happen, but you want to be the brand as well. So you get your Focus and Fly flyer. I'm giving you time, guys. You want to have this ready, okay? So I'm so fired up for what's going to come, okay? I believe that this is a season for real bosses to rise up. I believe this is a season for us to make some serious money. Those that are serious, you're going to see that February is going to be a month that extraordinary results are going to come through in the month of February. I believe it, guys. I genuinely believe it, and I'm excited for each and every one of us to take this seriously. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to drop in the things that I've promised to drop into the chat right now. If you have anybody at all, maybe they're part of our Healthy Challenge, and they weren't aware of, the options that they have to be able to join our community, share it with them. Let them know that we got something big happening. Focus and Fly is about to happen. That's for our, special community, the Project MVU community, and definitely give them a chance to be able to be a part of that community, okay? Because this is where it's going to happen, guys. This is where it's going to happen, all right? So I'm so fired up. Guys, we got half an hour until Dr. David drops on how we're going to be able to, you know, really use this opportunity to be able to make some money. All right. But lastly, as I say this, guys, I'm going to see you all in person. Those of you that are in the UK, make sure that you know, put your name down for me to register you all to be able to be, you know, in the room on the Saturday in Beckenham. And also as well, get ready, guys, because we have our March event, March 18th. Dr. David is flying in from the US to be here as well. So the dates you want to remember is this Saturday coming, which is February the 4th, and March 18th in London, and the 21st of March in Birmingham. Okay, they're the next 3 events that we have coming up. Of course, we have our Wealth Wednesday every Wednesday. Okay, that is in Greenwich. That's the team gathering where we show the plan to anyone that, you know, is interested. I do want to say this, guys, it's been getting very, very packed. So we want to prioritize the, you know, the new customers in the room. So if you do have new customers, please ensure that they are seated and they're in the rooms and they're not outside. You know, so Wealth Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. every Wednesday in Greenwich. But the key events that we want to be, you know, really pushing right now is the 4th. We haven't got a lot of space in that room. It's a beautiful room, all right, but it can only hold 100 people, guys. All right, only 100. So what I want us to do as well is once we put our name, you know, once you've got some people confirmed, it may even be good to just say how many people that you're going to bring so we can just tally the numbers. I don't want no one to be, you know, outside or left behind. All right, so we want to make sure that we know exactly how many people that we're going to have on there. Who's excited? Let's end the call on a little bit of hype. Got those of you that are taking your content for social media, let them know, listen, just came off a mentorship call. Things are looking up. Things are all right. Yo, it's a movie out here. Go ahead and unmute yourself one more time and let's put some energy as we end of this call. Love you all, guys. Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you. Nice.
Oh. Let's go. Go.
Bye, guys. Don't forget, 28 minutes
is that?
I don't know who can laugh at you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, Lord.